It's me, Pennywise. Just kidding. It's Desiree. I figured since nobody's home, I would do a intro of the final look. I don't know if I want to do all videos like this because it's kind of a spoiler. This one's kind of fun. This is saw this a few times on Instagram, so I figured I would give it a shot. Why this is so noisy, these are coffee filters that I took a pin and needle, or needle and thread, and just hooked them together. This one's really loose because nobody's home to help me tie it together. This is kind of just a last minute throw together to give this whole look a look. But yeah, if you want to see the process, just keep watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification button. I'm gonna try to upload videos 5 days a week. We'll see how that goes. I have 2 little ones, so it's a little crazy around the house. But yeah. We're gonna try a voiceover this time, see how we like it. So let's get started. I'm taking some adhesive glue, some like eyelash glue. Elmer's glue works a lot better, but I didn't have any, so I just used some of this. And then an old toothbrush to make the eyebrows go up so it lays flat against your skin so we can get a nice smooth surface. And then just keep on putting layers until you think it's pretty much stuck down, is not going anywhere. And then we're gonna take some setting powder. This is the Kat Von D translucent setting powder. We're just gonna put that on top of there to make sure it's absolutely not gonna go anywhere. Here I'm gonna take a small smudge brush and take the brown from this Urban Decay palette and just map out where I want the divide between the normal face and the Pennywise face. Here I'm just gonna wipe away the excess powder, and as you notice I finished my normal side, did kind of a eye look, and then I'm gonna take these Neutrogena wipes. I use these all the time, I love them, and just go along that line. It kind of faded a little bit, but just go along there and clean up the edges so the white can lay down evenly. I'm going to take this white face paint. I got it from Walmart. It's not the greatest, but if you're trying to save a little bit of money, it does the job, and if you're wearing this for Halloween, it's one night, so it does pretty good. It cracks just a little bit, but it does just fine. I'm going to take this brush I got from AOA. It's a website. If you just type in AOA.com or studio.com, it'll come up. They have a bunch of brushes. I think this one came in like a pack of 4 for like $3. I really like it, but it did not do the greatest job with this white face paint, so I ended up just going in with a damp beauty blender. As you can see, it just removes it from that layer I did with the brush, so I just kept adding more with the beauty blender and eventually got to where I wanted to be. I eventually went in with a smaller damp beauty blender and got all of the tiny little cracks around, or crevices around my nose, and just fixed things up on my eye and just kept blending until I felt content with my look.
I went in with the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder and set the white. This ensures that it won't go anywhere all night. And then here I went in with that same palette from the beginning and took a darker color and just started to add the shadow along the edge between the two faces. Here I took a different smudge brush and a red from this water activated face paint palette. I got it from Walmart in the Halloween section. And then I just drew the line on the face where Pennywise has his. And then here I just used the water activated face paint and drew on my red lips. Here I went in with a eyeliner brush, and with the black from that water activated face paint, I drew on my eyebrow, and I drew it on lightly at first because it's literally just a line. So I wanted to make sure that's exactly what I wanted before making it darker. Here I went in with this Naked 2 palette and I took the black from it. I think it's called Blackout, and I went along the edge to give it a little bit more definition. And then with a smudge brush, I went in and smudged out the black so it wasn't so harsh, and I just keep going back and forth and making even more definition than it had before. And then from that same Naked 2 palette, I go in with one of the light pink colors and just kind of add even more definition to my face. This just gives it depth and makes it look even more realistic. Here I'm just deciding where I want the folds in my face to make it look like I'm wearing a mask and my true face is my Pennywise face. And then I just take a small smudge brush, and with that same pink color, I just keep adding the lines. And then here I go back in with that white face paint and I add my highlights to my face to give it that last little touch that it needs. With that same small smudge brush, I go in with that same black and deepen the lines to give it even more depth. And that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed.
This is like my 80 billionth retake, and you guys don't need to know that. Obviously didn't set under there great enough. Stop rambling. Oh. Okay. Stop rambling, and I can't stop. Show it what term.